So I am showing you the Resurrection Day. This is a flip through of He is Risen. This is the Easter unit from Campfire curriculums. Although they do not use the word Easter, they believe that Resurrection Sunday is one day and Easter is another holiday, and Easter is for a pagan goddess. And so they chose not to use the word Easter in this unit, although this is an Easter unit if you're looking for one. They have it broken up into early learner, growing learner, and advanced learner. It does not come with a teacher's guide. You use the advanced learner as the teacher's guide, but I'm going to do the flip through of the early learner. So early learner is pre-reader through second, and it is a Charlotte Mason style of teaching. So it's broken up into 12 lessons. The Centurion is the prologue. Lesson 1, who is this man, miracle worker, say the word, oil for his feet, on a donkey's colt, breaking bread and betrayal, tears of Gethsemane, death in his hands, part 1, death in his hands, part 2, symbolic feasts, death in its grave and risen. So they have a sample calendar of how you could use these lessons for March. So this is, like I said, a Charlotte Mason style of teaching, and they're doing it through storytelling. And it's going to be a story about a centurion named Titus. So this says, play a short game of Simon Says, but instead make it the centurion says. And then you're going to make a helmet. So I printed double-sided. Don't print double-sided, print single pages. Okay, this is a craft to be worked on throughout the entire unit, building a temple. A lesson on Holy of Holies. So you're reading out of your own journal, so the Advanced Learner Journal, and then we'll say, today we're going to be reading about the sad part of the story. Can you imagine losing somebody you love? How do you think Titus is going to respond? He's really tough and strong, right? Let's read and see what happens to these men and their loved ones. As we're reading, see if you can help Titus's servants to find Jesus. So help them find their way. Use this activity to remember how strong a centurion is. So you will roll the dice. This is like do 3 push-ups, do your battle cry. Today we're going to read about how Jesus raised Lazarus. Cut a piece of cardboard into the shape of a person. It can be as big as you want. It does not have to be perfect. And wrap yarn around it like a mummy. On a donkey's colt is this lesson 5. So this is the template to cut out a donkey on cardstock. Breaking bread, betrayal. So for today, lay out at least 3 different kinds of bread. sandwich bread, sourdough, or even tortillas or crackers. Tears of Gethsemane. So they're giving you like activity time, 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so this is Resurrection Garden. So all three of these have the Resurrection Garden. Another activity, making a cross. He is risen, lesson 12. Today you are going to read the Bible verses out of your own journal to your child, simplify terminology, or use a different Bible version if necessary. Use this as an opportunity to ask them if they understand what it really means that Jesus defeated death. Okay, it goes on with the core connections, which I really like these a lot. So this is science. What are your five senses? Math. Today we called Titus a centurion. Does that sound like another word to you? Does that sound like another word to you that you've ever heard of? Have you ever heard of a century? Spelling words, language arts. So that makes Jesus, circle 1. Titus has lost track of all of his men, just like the bee below has lost his way to the flower. Can you follow the numbers and help them both? So I hope that helps. Again, this is Resurrection Day. He is Risen by Campfire Curriculums. It is, I believe, 42 pages. This is the early learner, so pre-reader through second. And what else do they want to tell you about this? I guess that's it for now. Hope that was helpful.